You're a small business owner and you hate the thought of selling. It feels cheesy and horrible, but you need sales in your business. If you love the thought of sales but hate the thought of selling, then watch this video. I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how you can get better sales results without looking and feeling that pushy, horrible salesperson. My name is James White. I'm a small business expert. I provide videos on a weekly basis. If you love this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button. Let's get you access to all of my videos and help you get better sales results on a consistent basis. So the first point is this. You have to think and see selling as not selling. Sales is about solving the problems and wants of the customers and the prospects and the people you work with. It's not about trying to get money from someone or just trying to make yourself rich for the purpose of your own ends and not doing anything for them. It's about a person you work with having a challenge in their world and you being able to solve it. So the first point is this. Don't think of sales as being something you've got to do and this cheesy, horrible thing. See yourself as a problem solver. See yourself as someone that really wants to just help make someone else's world a better place. Start doing that. It's going to help you automatically feel of sales being a natural thing to do rather than this cheesy thing that everyone hates. So the second point that's really key is give without an expectation of getting back. Great salespeople focus on the problem and solving the situation for the prospect and the customer that they're going to work with, and are keen to help and support and add value, and don't necessarily worry that they have to get something back in return. And maybe one of the things that you should do as a small business owner is look in the mirror and say, have I been giving with the expectation of getting something back? Or am I actually giving because I really want to help that person? If it's the second part, you're in great shape. Ultimately, people do business with you, not because they feel you want to gain something from them, but because they like you, they build a rapport with you, and they think you've got their best interests at heart. Focus on giving and being in a position where you can support and help someone, and you'll be amazed at the type of returns and reactions you'll see. That doesn't mean to say you have to give your service completely for free. Of course not. But be open to helping and supporting and adding value before you start to expect money to come in. When you do that, good things start to happen. So point number 3 when it comes to learning to love sales when you hate the thought of selling is focus on your why. Why do you do what you do as a small business owner? What's your reason for starting this up? What would actually be the thing you'd love to spend time doing, and even if you didn't have customers, you'd still do? If your passion and your care for what you do is so evident and bubbles over in what you do, then that's the most important thing. And therefore it becomes your hobby, your duty, your enjoyment, rather than the thought of having to sell something to someone. If you do a service and you want to make sure that service is right and looks great and is the best it can be for you, because that's your passion, then focus on doing that. And that energy and drive will come through in the work you do with your customers. The key thing we've always got to consider is that what drives us as small business owners and what makes us want to get up in the morning is what our prospects are buying. They're buying our energy and our drive and our ability to deliver and get results for them. They're not just buying an individual service or a transaction. Focus on your why. Focus on what makes you you, and use that as a driver to help you then think, I'm not selling, I'm supporting, I'm educating, I'm giving value, I'm making people's world a better place, I'm solving problems, and they're going to start to think, hey, I want to work with that person, which is just what we need. Point number 4 is this. My dear mother, who's now sadly passed away, used to say to me something which has always stuck with me when it comes to selling. Do unto others as you'd like to do to yourself. And what does she really mean by that? What she meant was, how would you feel if someone approached you in that way? What would be the things that would annoy you or frustrate you, and how would you like to be treated? So my question to you in point number 4 is, how would you buy your service? What would be the steps you'd want to go through? Or how do you buy services or products from other people? And what are the things that really annoy you, but what are the things that you like about them? I'm guessing you'll probably say when they're interested in you and focused on helping you and supporting you and not just interested in their own ends and what they can do to earn money from you. Those are the things I'm guessing are probably elements you go, yeah, that makes sense. Well, take that learning and apply it in your own business when you think of sales and what you're trying to do. Work and think about how you'd like to be sold to, and use that as a driver to think, actually, if I was going to be sold to, I wouldn't want to approach it, but if I was going to be choosing to buy something because of the way that company approached me and worked with me, that's how I'd like it to be, then it's a great place for you to start focusing on your business and operating in the same way. People hate being sold to, but they love buying. Always remember that. And the fifth point is this: persuade people with questions rather than statements. When you ask questions, especially questions such as, tell me more about that, or what's been the implication of that, or how have the last few months been, or what's been the biggest challenge for you? When you ask questions in a really nice, empathetic tone that show you're really interested in the other person and are following the other bits we've talked about in this video, you'll be amazed at what people will open up and what they'll tell you. And when you then start to use your two ears rather than your one mouth in proportion and listen to what people are saying, you'll be amazed at actually what insights you get about that person and whether they're a good fit for what you do. The key thing in sales is not to focus on talking, but as I say time and time again in my videos, it's about listening. And if someone gives you a response to a question, such as, oh, it's been a difficult time recently, then be able to say, I'm really sorry to hear that. Tell me more about what's been happening, what's been causing those challenges. When you show you're really interested in people and you want to support and help them, again, they'll open up to you. They'll share what's happening. They'll share things that they want to achieve or problems that they have. And if you can then see that you're a good fit to solve those problems, you're in a great position to hopefully do business with them at a value that both of you feel comfortable with. The key thing about selling is that it's not about us. It's not about what we want. It's about what the prospect or the customer that we're trying to work with wants. What's going to be making their world a better place? What's going to be the thing they want to achieve? And when you start putting yourself in their shoes and not in your own and thinking like them, as a small business owner, you start to get great results. I guarantee you, if you follow these type of steps, you can A, start to be seen as the great business person that you are who loves your service, and more importantly, the people that you engage with are not going to see you as someone that's sleazy and interested in their own self, but someone that really wants to help, has a deep down desire to serve, and a deep purpose to make their world a better place. I hope you can use these tips and apply them in your own business to get the results you want. But I'd love you to join my community, my small business Facebook group, to help you get the results you want. I'm there to support you, to answer questions and give you the answers you need to get the results you want. And my commitment to you is I'll serve and support and help because my passion is seeing you as a business owner get great results. So let's apply these tips, let's continue the learning, let's get better at what we do, and let's focus on solving problems and listening. If you do that, you're not going to be seen and thought of as a salesperson, but a great business person other people want to work with. My name is James White. I'm a small business sales expert. Thanks for watching the video. If you've loved the video, please subscribe to the channel, share it with other business owners, and let's make sure we get every business owner out there getting brilliant sales results.